Good morning. This is All India Radio, Kohima. The morning news read by Jonas Yandan. Centre has asked the states reporting surge in COVID-19 cases to take up immediate and highly effective measures to ensure containment of active cases and daily deaths through adherence of the standard clinical management protocol. 11 states and union territories have been categorized as states of grave concern on account of rising daily cases and higher deaths. Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba yesterday chaired a high-level review meeting with Chief Secretaries, DG Police and Health Secretaries of all states and UTs. During the meeting, it was pointed out that Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, along with very urban areas, have recorded the recent rise in COVID cases. The spread of infection from these areas to the rural areas with weak health infrastructure would overwhelm the local administration was also highlighted. The states have been asked to increase testing continuously to ensure that positivity comes down to 5% or below it. Focus on ensuring RT-PCR tests comprise 70% of total tests and setting up of containment zones and micro-containment zones to break the chain of transmission were also advised. Taking note of the COVID scenario over the fortnight, Cabinet Secretary Rajiv Gauba pointed out that the current COVID case growth rate of 6.8% last month has surpassed the previous record of 5.5% in June 2020. The country also reported 5.5% growth rate in daily COVID deaths in this period. The Cabinet Secretary also exhorted its Chief Secretaries to galvanize the state administration and to use all resources at their disposal to tackle the recent surge of COVID cases. External Affairs Ministry has said there is a consensus between India and China that two sides should quickly resolve remaining issues along the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh. Responding to a media query on border standoff with China, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bagchi said the disengagement in the Bangong Lake area was a significant step forward and it provided a good basis for resolution of other remaining issues. He said the two sides continue to remain in touch through military and diplomatic channels. He added External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar has already pointed out to his Chinese counterpart that prolongation of the situation is not in the interest of any side. After the completion of the first and second phase of assembly elections in Assam and West Bengal, focus has now shifted to the campaigning for the remaining phases in the two states. 8-phase election is being held in West Bengal, while Assam is witnessing 3-phase assembly election this time. Polling for the third phase will be held on 6th of this month for 40 seats in Assam and 31 seats in West Bengal. On the same day, single-phase voting will also take place for assembly elections in Tamil Nadu, Kerala and Puducherry. Senior leaders of various parties are holding rallies in the 4 poll-bound states and union territory to woo the voters. Government has clarified the Central Government Health Scheme CGHS beneficiaries who get COVID vaccine at private empaneled hospitals will not be reimbursed. It was claimed on social media that pensioners will get reimbursement through CGHS if they take vaccines at private hospitals. In a tweet, the Press Information Bureau has termed the claim as fake. India has condemned the violence in Myanmar and called for the release of political prisoners. Briefing media, External Affairs Ministry spokesperson Arindam Bagchi yesterday said New Delhi believes that the rule of law should prevail and it stands for the restoration of democracy in Myanmar. He said India supports any attempts of resolving the current situation, including through the efforts of ASEAN. Bagchi added that New Delhi remains engaged on this issue with its international interlocutors and at the UN Security Council in an effort to play a balanced and constructive role. As the number of COVID cases is on the rise again, we appeal to our listeners not to lower the guard, follow all the precautions and all those above 45 years to get vaccinated without any hesitation. Stay safe and protected by following these 3 simple steps. Wear a face mask, focus on hand and face hygiene, and maintain a distance of 2 yards for social distancing. With that, we come to the end of the morning news. Have a nice day.